Hey, good morning, y'all. I'm excited. Welcome to the Faith Authors group on Facebook. And you see me in my car. Yes, I am in my vehicle. I am dropping off children. And I am doing this video from my car because this is how transparent and real this group will be. It will be fun. It will be exciting. But we will be sharing and learning and growing together about your writing future and your experiences. Now, you may not choose to write a book, but you would benefit from this group if you're planning to do a podcast, if you are planning to do some type of blogging or some devotionals or whatever the case may be. The intent of this specific group is to share some of my experiences as a writer, as an author, and as a publisher, to provide you with some of the little things that you normally don't find out about until you're way in the process of publishing. After you've gotten the editing and the design done and the extra cost, but even some little things like the font style and the font size, and do I have to understand the concept of writing to write a book? Do I have to be all educated, and what ghost writing is, things like that. So we're just going to break it all the way down. We're going to share together. I may put on some inspirational messages, because this group is about faith. It's about faith in yourself. It's about faith in God and understanding what your purpose is. And even though you're not certain of the outcome, you still are confident and you have faith to continue and to deliver the project that you're supposed to complete, because you recognize that the work that you have to do is not for you, it's to help somebody else. So even if it's helping yourself, you're going to be helping somebody else. And so I'm excited that you decided to join me in this group and the other people that have decided to take part. And if you know someone else that would benefit from being a part of this group, share it with them, invite them. I'll be sharing about my upcoming launching of my author's course. It's a self-paced course that goes more in detail and more in depth about writing, and actually prepares you for writing your book. So you, at the end of the course, if you follow all of the deliverables and the modules, you will have a completed book ready to be pushed out, published, whatever you feel like you want to do with it. The book will be done. And so I'm excited about that. And so let's see, today is Wednesday. You'll probably get these types of notifications on Wednesday. I'll call them Wednesday writing tips. And today, the tip of the day is understanding your audience, your target audience. Now that sounds all professional and educational, and we hear that term used quite often in corporate America. But really, in any capacity, you should know what you're doing and who you are doing it for. For an example, if I am a doctor, I know who my target audience is. Although all doctors have a purpose to help people, right? Most doctors go to school for a specific concentration in an area to help others get better. So you have a pediatrician who helps children. You have animal doctors who help animals. You have family doctors that help the whole family. So they know specifically who their audience is. When you are writing a book, it's easy to say that your book is for everyone, right? But your book is not for everyone. If you are an educator and you are writing to other educators who are principals, who are teachers, who work in that capacity, your book would not be for children or people who go to school. So you know what I'm saying? It's for those who educate. So that's why it's important to know who your audience is, so that you can write specifically to those people. You understand their language, you understand the concepts, you understand how to write and what type of voice to use, such that your book captures and grasps their attention, right? And you know when to publish your book. Having an understanding of who your target audience is also helps you to understand the publishing cycle. So if you're writing about education, and let's say the educators get all of their information and their tools and their books in the summer in preparation for the fall, you might want to publish your book in the summer. So that's just a few things. That's on the high level. I just went like real deep. We're gonna be all that deep. We will touch on a lot, but that's just an example of one of the tips. You have to know your target audience. How do you know who your audience is? What are you writing about, and who are you writing to? Who needs to hear the message that you're trying to deliver? If you were in search of, here's a thought. If you were in search of a book of what you're writing about, the topic you're writing about, what would draw you to that book? Like, what would be the motivating factor for you to purchase that book? Target audiences are not some new idea or some corporate America thing. Jesus had a target audience too. Hello. Let me tell you about Jesus' audience. Jesus knew that his audience was not the religious folk. He said the people that are well didn't need a physician. So he got himself 12 people from different backgrounds and different situations, different jobs, and he discipled them. He taught them so that they could assist him. I'm talking about, that's a whole marketing plan. So they could assist him with pushing out the word to the people who did not have the religious law, the people who were rejected, the people who were not Jews, the people like us, people like me. I don't know about you, but the people like me, and I am so grateful. And so this is just an example of some of the things that we'll be talking about. And I hope that you enjoy your time here. I hope that you are encouraged and motivated to write the vision and write it plainly, because remember, the reason why you're writing, it wasn't because it was oppressed upon you by your own thoughts. You probably didn't even have any plans or ideas like me of ever writing a book. I didn't like English at all. And ma'am, sir, I don't like writing today. But I'm just being transparent. I prefer math and science, but the Lord has put me in this space for a reason, even if it's to help you, and even if it was for me to make the mistakes and to spend the unnecessary funding to prevent you from having to go through the same things. And so I am grateful for you. I am excited, and we'll be chatting soon. We'll be going live sometimes too. Feel free to ask your questions. This is all an uplifting group, Facebook group. So if we get some people on here that's not uplifting and they're talking a little negative, we can pray for them and encourage them, and we're gonna keep it moving. But have a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to interacting with you, you getting to know a little bit about me, sharing your story, I'll share mine, and we'll go from there. See you soon.